Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I am Jen and I am delighted to meet you. Today we're gonna make something that is a little bit fancy, a little bougie, and it feels a little out of my comfort zone, but trust me, it's so easy. Let's do it together. This is chicken liver pate. See, I told you, it sounds a little bougie, but super duper easy. It's only a few ingredients. I'll show you every detail here in just a second, but let me first explain why I'm even making this. So I made it a mission a couple weeks ago to really start trying to get a little bit more creative with organ meats. I know they're so full of vitamins and minerals, but I just felt overwhelmed. Like, I don't even know where to start with this stuff. So I got you. I'm just trying the easy stuff and posting videos as I go, and you're welcome to follow along and try some of these yourself, because trust me, if I can do it, so can you. And the really nice side effect here is that these foods have all been so delicious. Like, I've been missing out, and I bet you have too. So let's get started. What we're using today is about a pound of chicken livers, 3 sticks of butter, a couple bay leaves, some thyme, an onion, couple cloves of garlic, a little bit of salt to taste, and that is it, you guys. Okay, I lied. There's one more thing. 1 cup of water. Now you might be noticing I'm in a new kitchen. This is hopefully someday gonna be my new kitchen. It belongs to the guy that I'm dating now, and I'm gonna predict this is gonna be my kitchen someday, but don't tell him, it's too soon. Shh. I'm heating up a pan at the moment, so while I do that, I'm just gonna get the rest of the stuff ready. If anybody has any good tricks for onions, I am open to suggestions. They really hurt my eyes, especially since I had LASIK about, I don't know, 8 years ago. It just, oh my gosh, my eyes will just pour tears sometimes. And I have tried wearing sunglasses. That helps a little bit, but I know there's some old wives' tales of other things you can do. So let me know in the comments your best onion slicing tips. I'm just gonna cut this into some kind of thin little slivers. No, my equipment is not the best. I'm working with what I have access to here, okay? I think I'll do a little bit more here. Just a little. Okay, and then garlic. There's probably a good trick to this too. I don't know it. So I smush it with a spoon, and then I peel off the coarse parts. I don't know if coarse is the word. Or I peel off the thick papery part. And then I'm just gonna cut this into kind of large chunks. Okay, my pan is now hot, so I'm gonna add the chicken livers, the onions and the garlic, and the water, and I'm gonna bring that to a simmer. And one more thing, just a little pinch of salt. Here's what it looks like, and I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of thyme and my 2 bay leaves as well. I'll just kind of stir it around a little bit. I'm just keeping an eye on this, and as soon as it starts to simmer, I'm gonna put the lid on and put it on low heat for about 3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna call that a simmer. We'll turn the heat down to low. Maybe like 2.5, I don't know. Again, this is not my stove. I'm just making it up as I go. Then I'll put the lid on, and I'm gonna let this go for 3 minutes. The 3 minutes is up, and it's really important not to overcook liver or it's not as tasty. But I feel like this is still a little bit more raw than I like. So I'm gonna let it go about 1 more minute, maybe 2. And then it's gonna just sit still here and cook a little bit more off the heat for about 5 more minutes. My additional 2 minutes are up, so I'm going to remove it from the heat.
This is what it looks like after sitting for 5 minutes. So you can see there's still a lot of red, but that's mostly just the water. The actual livers are nicely cooked with just a little pink inside.
All done, so I'm going to drain off some of the excess liquid and remove the bay leaves. And then I just have my Ninja food processor here. It's too small for this whole recipe to go in at once, so I'll have to do it in batches. Well, maybe once it gets smooshed down, it'll all fit. We'll see. It's not quite all of it, but I'll start here. Okay, I think it'll fit. The problem is we have to get 3 sticks of butter in here. So once I get all of this ground up, processed, I guess I should say, I'll split it into 2 servings, and then we'll do half the butter in each serving. Well, it looks disgusting, and I guess I need a bigger food processor. Okay, let's see how much we have here. Okay, just about 2 cups. So I'll put 1 cup back in, and we'll put 1.5 sticks of butter in with each cup. This isn't exactly easy to measure specifically because that's not a liquid. This is why I wasn't the best student in organic chemistry. I have a biology degree. That's my undergrad. And one of the classes I took was organic chemistry. Actually, tons of chemistry classes. Biochemistry, different biochemistry, organic chemistry, regular chemistry, all the chemistries. And so you have labs with those, and you have to measure out exactly how much chemical and exactly how much liquid and put in 2 drops and blah, blah, all the things, and I just never had the patience. So my experiments never went very well. Now we're gonna add the butter about 2 tablespoons at a time and blend until smooth. Now I said blend. I suppose the process would be, or the actual word should be process, but I'm wondering if I could do this in the blender, because my blender would be big enough for all of it. And I could more easily add a couple tablespoons of butter at a time without taking it all apart. Kind of looks like chocolate ice cream. Yeah, I'm making a huge mess. Get in there. Doesn't taste like chocolate ice cream. If any chefs are watching, feel free to message me if that makes you feel better. But trust me, I know. This is not my expertise, and I'm sure I'm doing a lot of things wrong. And I'm happy to hear what they are. Maybe I'll change them, but Which is why I say, if I can do this, anyone can do it. All right, 1 more half stick of butter for this round, and then we'll do our second batch. Oh, it's liquidy, all right. Oh. All right, I'm gonna pour what we have so far in my Pyrex container. and then we'll do the second half, and then this has just got to chill for a while. I imagine it's going to thicken up quite a bit in the fridge because of all the butter. Right now the butter is getting hot because the chicken liver mixture is still hot from cooking. Okay, our liver pate has been in the fridge for a few hours. In fact, it's been a couple of days, but you just need a few hours to let it thicken up. And look, it's nice and creamy, and you can serve it with any kind of cracker or bread. It can be carnivore or keto or whatever, but today I'm actually just serving it with some carnivore crisps because I have that on hand. So you could put this out on a charcuterie board or whatnot. I mean, you could also serve it with fruits, or not fruit would be weird, but veggies, I guess, if you're into that. But just dip it. It's really good. The liver flavor is not overpowering at all. It just feels very rich and decadent. Like I said before, this does feel a little fancy pants, so this is the kind of thing that I would definitely serve at some kind of a breakfast or bridal shower or something like that. So if you like this, definitely let me know. If you have any comments, let me know those in the comments. Otherwise, I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe, and catch me on Instagram where we can connect even more often.